Good morning, good afternoon, evening, wherever you might be. Shield Destroyer. Got your lighter. Oh, shit. Oh, no, I thought I left it upstairs, peeps. Okay. Emergency averted. I found the lighter. Fucking took longer. I thought I was sure I put it in a top pocket, and then the piece of clothing I was checking didn't have a top pocket. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, so positive that I'd put it in the top pocket of a piece of clothing that didn't have a top pocket. Oh, well done. How you doing, Shelley? Glad you got a notification. That makes a change, doesn't it? What's time? So if I say 5 past, I got my dinner on. I'm running late. Just because time's going so quick, really. Like time's like I go get ready to go and get something to eat. And I think, oh yeah, okay. Well, I like because I've been in shorts out in the back garden enjoying the sunshine. I thought I better get ready at some point and go and get something to eat. And I thought, oh, what's the time? I looked here and it's like fucking. I thought I was going to chill out, have a coffee, and then think about getting ready to go to fucking Lidl or whatever it's called. But I looked, it's like 9:30. I was like, oh fuck, 9:30 already. I better get a move on then. Fucking had to shift on, didn't I? Go to fucking Lidl. Just got back, put my dinner on. Just got one of them quick 25-minute fucking sausage and mash. So that's in the oven. And thought, fuck it, I'll do it live. Hey, you got an email address nowadays? No. I got to set one up. Like, there's ones that I got, but I don't want to really use for YouTube. You know what I mean? But I'll set a Shield Destroyer one up. Just like fucking pain in the ass, isn't it? Setting, I hate setting shit up. So I did speak to these scumbag corporations trying to ruin my life, fuck with my life, innit? So I left I say I left a message. I spoke to, I just had someone answer, and as soon as he answered, he didn't get a word in apart from, right, I'm just leaving that as a message, so you know, I'm also sending it by email, right? And he's just like, okay, thanks. It's like really weird, because like, you know how like, whenever you try to talk sense to some of these corporate people, they just defend the corporation, right? And I just wanted to get said what I was saying, so it was kind of sort of a statement, if you like. But you know, where do you use the words where they're going to go, oh shit, yeah, okay, right, yeah, I get you now, right? So we've got no jurisdiction over you, so we better leave you alone. You know, what are the words for that, right? But what I've done is play it on the key of asking them questions, right? So I made it clear that I'm now representing me, well, the corporate name, right? Rather than it representing me. And in order to be able to deal with this, I need some questions answered. What do you mean by person? What is a person? What is a driver? What do you mean when you ask to put in black bold letters? Does that mean something to you? Are you going to assume something from that, right? Is there other colours of text and, fonts that might make you think other things? If there is, then I need to know them all, right? Like, what does driver? Yeah, what all these words that they're putting in there in these fucking letters that we know are just and the way they're writing it, it's all everything means something, but not what the average fucking man thinks it means, right? So now I'm putting a ball in their court, innit, right? You want to fuck me now? You better start answering some questions, innit? Because how can I respond to something? And the funny thing is, they want this person to. No other person may fill out the form. It can only be this person. I'm thinking, how can the person, a dead fiction, fill out a fucking form? I mean, that in itself is nuts, isn't it? So any sane man who thinks some dead fiction corporation filled out a form is lying to himself, right? Because he knows for a fact that Dead Fiction Corporation didn't. So I've asked the question what they think that corporate name is exactly. Like, what do you see it as? What exactly are you? You know what I mean? So I'm really like I'm asking questions that they're going to find, well, they're not going to answer, are they? But how can I proceed with anything if I don't understand what they're saying, right? Literally don't understand what they're saying. And I've also asked for dictionary terminologies as well. Which dictionary are you getting from? Explain to me each word. What does this word mean? What does that word mean? You're the one who's saying them, mate. So you should know what they mean, right? But to me, fuck no, it's given me 100 things, right? He's a driver. When he's saying a driver, is it a fucking golf club, right? Is it a golf club? Is that what he's talking about when he's saying a driver? Is it like, a golf club? Because it could be a golf club, couldn't it, when he's saying driver? I don't know, mate. So I need to fucking know what you mean by driver. What does that mean to you? What in the way you're saying it, in the language you're using? And by the way, what fucking language are you speaking? I need to know what that means, right? Otherwise, how can I fucking answer anything? Yeah, so I'm asking them the questions now. Now I'm throwing the ball right back in their court. And as you know, I'm on like the edge of like fucking going on the floor again, right? It's scrimping and scraping because everything like this, like they might choose to completely ignore it and go, oh yeah, we don't have to fucking respond to that. Let's just fucking hit in with 6 points, and they fuck my whole life up, right? And a lot of people out there, I know, most people out there go, oh, well, you're stupid. You should have just taken the points and the figure. Yeah, it's same rule for everyone and shit like that, right? Fucking wankers, right? Well, at least someone out here is fucking trying to how can you free other people if you can't free yourself, right? So yeah, for wankers out there who want to sit and back the corporations, yeah, you're the problem, mate. That's what the reason the whole world is such a shithole is because of people like you, innit? You know what I mean? People who back the fucking system because they're too fucking cowardly to stand against it, and too cowardly to literally face it as and admit of what it really is, right? You know what I mean? Face the facts and start to actually admit what the system is that you're supporting. Once upon a time, plebs were considered too ignorant to conduct this sort of business. It's only got more complex since. They assume the accused will utilize an interpreter, solicitor, yeah, and then they make you a fucking an infant. And that's if you enter into their fucking courtrooms, which clearly, they put you in a dock, which should have a good idea of what sort of law they're fucking throwing around there, right? When they're putting you into a dock. It's just like, Yeah, I mean, but I'm just you know, I mean, even the idea that I was going to take 3 points and just take it, crack on my job, get through summer maybe, and then think about the next step. Like, you know, by then I'll probably have another one, and then think about fighting them. And it's like, nah, you know what I mean? I can't do it to myself, man. I can't suddenly after all the fighting against these motherfuckers I've done, suddenly just turn around and coward and go, all right, give me the 3 points then, because it's just easier, isn't it? So yeah, I'm in it now, and you know, you could be, but you know, in reality, you could be putting yourself in a lot of fucking danger by going up against these cunts. But in the other reality is, if you don't, you're probably already in a lot of danger anyway, right? So it's good maths to at least try and fight in it rather than just sit back and let them lash you till you die in it. Well, fucking taking enough lashings from these cunts in my life, and they ain't fucking lashing me no more in it. Yeah, but really and truly, I think what it means is they're going to have to eventually, at some point, I'm going to get across to them that I am a living man. I am not the person, and I'm making it clear. Are they accusing me? Are they saying that I am a person? You know what I mean? Is that what they're saying? Because that'd be a bit stupid, wouldn't it? um, but eventually, I'm going to have to admit that I'm the person, and I need to take maybe make a claim that the name is now under my jurisdiction, right? My power of I don't know, like I think about the word power of attorney. And I think, oh, and it sounds like a tawny, doesn't it? Like the tawny owl. And I think, is that a power of seeing in the dark? You know what I mean? Like you you can see through the dark or something. You know what I mean? Where you take power of attorney like an owl. But I think like I try and stay away from their fucking legalese words, and you know whether that does me any good, I don't know. But I don't like to use their fucking words. But I do always point out that I only speak my own language. I always make a point of making that very clear because I think it's very important that they can't. How can they possibly use your words against you by assuming anything when it's a language that you've made clear is yours? Nice one. Well, we'll see. It could, you know, he could end up. I don't know. I'll probably end up losing everything. That's the expectations, to be fair. So I'm in some ways, I guess I am stupid for trying, but somehow I just feel like fuck it. Well, you know, what's the point in living anyway? You know what I mean? When you're in this shell, I'm kind of thinking maybe I should be asking to. I'm only using the ship as a fucking. You know what I mean? I'm only here as a guest. And yeah, I think I don't know that I like this shit much. I thought I might move to another. So can you port me? And then maybe they take you and you get off this ship and all of a sudden you're in this land of like fucking where there's no debt, there's no fucking people are just they're not all chasing money. Fucking amazing, eh? Maybe that's what I need to start demanding. I need to get to land. I also put a point there that I'm on ice. I don't know whether that's a good thing, but the fact that they keep talking about off ice, um, you got to consider what does on ice mean, right? To me, it means probably I don't know on ice. It's shipping term off ice, so they're off the ice. They have off ices, off icers. It just winds me up. You want to know everything, didn't you? I wish I did understand. No, not understand, stand under. But I wished I did like have a affluent knowledge of what their language means. You know what I mean? Their legalese language. So I don't have to keep going back and referencing, and besides that, it's so hard to reference now anyway. They've made like Black's Law Dictionary, as far as I'm concerned. They've sort of dug it deep into the fucking background of, if you can find it. I mean, I never seem to have any luck. I used to be able to just put in Black's Law Dictionary a word and it'd tell me what the Black Law's fucking dictionary terminology was. Now it seems to be about you get 100 different dictionaries and everything but the Black's Law Dictionary, but comprehend, yeah, that would have helped. That would have worked as well. Yeah, but it's like when they start, like when they're attacking, you know, it's bad enough knowing when you're just getting along with your life, isn't it? And you know what they're doing to people, and they're not infiltrating you so much. But it's like this, and you know, obviously I've got a list of things that they've done to me over the last 4 years at least, just based on trying to fuck me, like stealing, like taking my money away when they knew I was fucking gonna starve in it, and then deciding that all that money that I'd got as whilst trying to get my business going, and was only taking what 250 quid a month as working tax credits. And then as soon as I fight them, they decide I own 20 grand, and they start to take that out of my wage without a conversation. In fact, hanging up on me every time my phone, right? Nobody wanting to tell me why. and I'll deal with all that, and then this, where it's gonna, like, I won't let them bug me. You know what I mean? All right, fuck yeah, I'll live on 1,200 quid a month. I'm fucking living like a fucking a billionaire based on what I was living on before, mate. You know what I mean? I can handle it. I've still got a bit of money in cars. So I can, you know, try and do my best to flip a couple of cars to make the money up. But now they're fucking with that as well. See. So they're trying to take me down again, monetary. That's probably really, you know, why they will try and fight, because they want to take me down monetary. So they see the weaker man as the man with no, and maybe that's true in a way. There's not much you can do these days without fucking money, innit? Nobody listens to the man in a fucking corner with knowledge. They listen to the man who's fucking flashing the dough, innit? Check your VK messages later for me. Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's my point. Yeah, you can always fucking contact me through VK, innit? Don't know why I didn't say that, innit? VK, just go VK, contact me. Just send me a message. Yaddy daddy daddy. You can go, hello, how are you? And I'll go, all right, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. How are you? And then you'll go, oh yeah, I'm good. I was just calling in to say hello and make sure you was all right. And I'll be like, yeah, that's nice. Have a lovely day, isn't it? Okay, so it has 30 likes, but you haven't seen it yet. Somebody sent me Angela. Oh no, I think it's just, I don't know if she sent it to me actually. I just put it up. It's come up as a thing. Hidden fact: food has a frequency. Ultra processed foods are between 0 to 5 megahertz. Organic foods are between 50 to 160 megahertz. Superfoods and heirloom plants are 160 to 210 megahertz. Nutrimedical substances like herbs, Irish moss, shilajit, and medicinal mushrooms are between 210 and 320 megahertz. Consuming these high-frequency substances have been regarded by yogis and monks as a way to raise your frequency, which can result in heightened consciousness, vitality, higher forms, and stronger intuition. Okay. So what do I have to eat? Fucking loads of mushrooms. Shilajit and medicinal mushrooms. Well, I quite like the medicinal ones. Okay, what else we got? Oh no, Richard Neenal mentioned you. Dr. John Campbell, government agent. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. 1 minute. Oh look. Oh, he's so annoying. Look at him. He's literally like fucking. Look at this. Look at that. That's it. I put in that one fucking massive shield. Pob's on a pedo charge and took the offer to play doctor, innit? Fucking look at that. What he was saying to everyone, like literally telling people that how bad and how dangerous they were if they wasn't. And actually looking like he was like really upset with anyone who was saying they weren't gonna fucking get needled, innit? And then fucking, what's he saying today, eh? What's he saying today, that fucking wanker? Okay, got something else. There is no red colour in this picture. It's made of black and white and blue. Zoom in to see. What the fuck? It's cocaine. Well, I can see like some red and shit, surely. I don't know. I can't be asked for that. It fucking does made in one side. Because I don't know. What does it mean? Okay, someone said about it. Protect your account. Follow some simple rules. Ah. Is that it? Yeah. Okay. I've seen them all. 6. Come on now. Alright, now that's it. Sorted. I'm back. Back in the room. I gotta go and get my dinner out in a minute, eh? I'll have to put you on pause to look back soon. Good channel. We'll look later. My dinner needs to go down still. Today's news is the AZ has been withdrawn worldwide. The what? The AZ? What's the AZ? Oh, the is that like a needle? AstraZeneca, right? I see. And why is that? Yeah, I remember James LE3, and I can't think why. Must have come across him, but must have watched his stuff before. I don't know. Do I know him? I kind of feel like I know him, James E3. Who is he? AstraZeneca, yeah. I'm fucking way ahead of you. I could be way ahead of you. Way like I'm talking like asteroids. I'm not clear on the reasons they're giving. Okay, I'm probably saying, oh right, we've given the right dosage of this one that will do this to enough people now. Now we need to get a few more with the other one, and we'll be right on for the New World Order and the depopulation program. Yay! All cheer, yay! Everyone, come on. Cheer the rich men on the stage. Maybe that's what they're going to do. Maybe that's what they're going to do. They're going to, they're assuming that, or playing the point that all countries are ships. So maybe they're going to be sinking some ships, innit? Maybe that flood in Dubai was just saying, look, there's the weapon man is talking to the fucking crazy fucking super rich banker, going, right, look, I'll show you how good our fucking shit is and why it's worth 100 million billion trillion pounds. Where do you want it to flood? And he went, well, right in the middle of the desert. Fucking where was it? Fuck, I can't think of the fucking the what's it? Dubai. Yeah, he said Dubai in it. And this like fucking weapon salesman went, yeah, no problem. There you go, mate. 100 billion, trillion, dillion, zillion pounds, please. They shook hands, and the man took his little handheld fucking what's it called away and went, right, yes, that's great. When I need to fucking sink a ship, I got my fucking rain weapon to do it, innit? We'll just let it rain till that fucking ship is no more. When it and by the time the water drops off it, it'll all be empty, ready for the next round. I guess that's what Elsa is saying. Is we're basically haunted ship, aren't we? We're all the dead on a ship, floating through the water. Dead at sea, lost. Food. Wow, that's hot. I got like like literally like one of them little fucking little plates with one side mash, one side 2 sausages on a little tray. I look like I'm fucking eating hospital food or something. Cool. So let it cool down, man. It's fucking hot. So what's been happening? Have you been enjoying the weather, Shelley? Over here today, well, like Saturday, right? So on Saturday, it was fucking lovely. And like they told us it was going to be really shit all weekend, didn't they? They said it was going to rain and all that. So Friday, my mate's going to me, oh, do you want to go camping Saturday? And I'm going, well, I suppose better than doing nothing, but I could picture us fucking walking through it, pissing it down, like all the valleys, like, you know, muddy as fuck. And we're going to get in the right state. But I thought, hey, all right, it's a bit of fun, I suppose. But I thought he couldn't have picked a worse weekend, could he? And then when he turned up, you know, well, I'd like done some stuff, had some, like, I think I'd dossed around a lot Saturday. But I'd done some bits, but I was out fucking just going, oh, it's sunny, fucking lush, about time. And then I went for a beer. And then I ended up getting loads of food. And we didn't set off here till probably about fucking, I don't know, was it about 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that? Maybe 5, I'm not sure. Then we done 7 mile hack in that sun. And just about got set up our tents before it got dark, innit? Right on top of this like big hill, and it's going down, and all you could see was this one lit up, which I think was a pub. I'm not sure. In this little village, right? We're just sort of overlooking everything, right up high. We've got tents on top. Yeah, and the next day, of course, wake up, fucking still splendid, isn't it? Done the walk back in the sunshine. I was just going, yeah, well, at least I'm getting the sun, even though like I'm only really getting it on my head, and maybe my arms, but at least you're getting some sunshine on your skin, and it getting some fucking vitamin D in you. And then Monday come along, innit, and it was shit. Like over here, it was like an autumn day again, just raining, fucking cloud. And then Tuesday comes, and I think, that's it. And all of a sudden, it's not bad. And then Wednesday comes, it's fucking beautiful, isn't it? I'm like, what the fuck? And I got home, as soon as I got home with Dad, I was like, garden, music, gibber. and it was funny that the day the sun comes is the day we're going camping. I got my mate to make sure he got some gibber for camping. So now I've nearly done a fucking half ounce in it since Saturday. Because I've just been smoking it in it. As soon as I get home, the first thing I do, just like, gibber. Yesterday, I just like completely monged out on it all evening. Same on Monday. Even like Saturday, I was smoking it all the way there, and then all the way back. And then Sunday, I was so tired. I think I went to bed about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and woke up the next morning, just from all that walking, innit? Fucking hell, so fucking tired. And also, I don't feel I had a very good night's sleep, really. I think because I was on a slope. Sun was here today, managed to catch a bit of it. Oh, good. Incredibly nice today, but saw loads of the trails and planes. Yeah, I did, but yeah, they're still doing lots of fucking spraying the fuck out of the sky, innit? Tip. Went for a swim and shark brushed past me. What the fuck? Where was that? In the old Norfolk, yeah. In fucking... Yeah, I bet you went to Great Yarmouth, innit? Down to the seaside, mate. Well, I suppose it's not just Great Yarmouth with the seaside, is it? Hey guys, started to get cold here in Australia. It's the start of winter. Oh yeah, fuck that Pooh Man Chew. I think that's got to be my worst time of year, start of winter. I need to get some gravy and sausages over my potatoes, innit? Because my potatoes are dry, man. So I'm just eating my dinner, fucking 10:30 at night. It's 11:15 now, probably. Yeah, nearly. And there's me just eating me dinner, innit? Because I've just been fucking chilling. Just chilling it. Look fucking hot. Fucking hell, that is hot. I'm going to let it cool down. Check this short clip. Governor Cuomo says mandates were all voluntary. We are in a circus. Yeah, I mean that was obvious, really, though, wasn't it? But everyone was still saying, "Oh, it's because they were showing YouTube pictures and stuff of people getting arrested for daring to be out." But again, just probably theatre, right? Because as they kept saying, it's mandatory. Like, okay, well, have you come up with a new law now where we're not just doing legally? It wouldn't surprise me. We seem to have law, like massive law in work. Like, we've got law everywhere. So it wouldn't surprise me if you just come up with a new one and gone, right, yeah, we're not doing what's an acts and statutes in this one. We're doing mandatories. Mandatory, fuck's sake. January, Feb are terrible, yeah. Mandates are voluntary. Yeah. Like, I don't want to go on a date with a man, so it better be. Let's see. Okay. So I was going to chat it out when I... Kumo says mandatory... Oh no, it says lockdowns were voluntary. Okay. I mean, it's amazing, isn't it? You put Kumo says lockdowns were voluntary, and the fourth thing is Dr. John Campbell that you can see on what's it called? You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's getting mass publicity, but he's getting mass publicity. Yeah, I can't find nothing on that. Army saying we need fit white heterosexual men only to fight wars so they can import third world in. Well, the army ain't really saying nothing, is it? And let's face it, the army is just the richest man going, yeah, I'll just call myself army today. I'll just say the army because no one's arguing, because I'm the one who bosses the army about. Like, really and truly, everyone's going, don't be crazy. Of course, you're not going to train men under the label of a country and train them to kill people. Don't be silly. Of course, you're not going to do that, you idiot. They got a way of turning it around, didn't they? By making us all like hero. You're a hero. Oh my God, you're a hero. Oh, mum and dad, be so proud of your son. Look, he's a soul dyer. And they'll go, yay, and they're all so proud, right? My son's going to go and kill maybe some babies. Who knows? I hate Dr. John Campbell. We were hammering his page with facts, studies, data. The fucker knew the whole time he was pushing a jibby jabby. Oh, 100%, mate. And you can tell him, you can just tell how dirty he is, can't you? You can just tell. It's just one of him. That's why I always say, I bet he's fucking on charges of fucking doing something to children. Right, it's like, or Dom, you got two choices. You can work for us, or you can go to jail as a pedo. And all we need you to do is pretend to be a fucking caring doctor. A lot of shields wear black and red, yeah. If you see Michael Jackson, when he goes and visits the president, I think it was, what president did he go and see? Anyway, like, again, like, I mean, you go look at Michael Jackson when he visits the president and tell me he's not in the club, right? %, fucking no shadow of doubt about it. Damaged heroes. Yeah, man. We have so many wars where it's all about saving the people, but the people have never been saved. Look at our minds today, innit? Fucking hell, save them from their own minds. They can't fucking be trusted to make a decision on their own anymore. And soon I don't think they're going to have to. Way humanity's going now, I don't think they will have to make a decision. Everything will be done for them. They don't even have to decide whether they want to turn the lights on in the house. They'll just automatically turn on. Is you a hero, bruv? A her zero? Or is it a hero? Or a he R0? Yeah, I'm not a he R0. Don't be a he R0, mate. All right, I've got to put a kettle on. That was all right. See, I can swallow that down easy. Man, one of the kettleballs. I've got 2 yogurts as well. One of them was black cherry, right? Oh, it's so nice. Black cherry yogurt's so good. Like, I love black cherries. But like, if you eat black cherries on their own, they're not that good. But if you eat black cherry yogurt, have you ever had a black cherry milkshake from KFC back in the day when they used to do them? It's the only place I ever found that you get a black cherry milkshake, and they're fucking lush. You have one of them on a hot day, it's like, oh, best thing ever. Well, you get like black cherries on like cheesecake and that. Fucking always lush. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, it's funny as fuck as well. Like, I just don't even be noticing work or anything. The world's just like, it's been really sort of weird the way the world's been going past me the last few days. Just because I think, obviously, because I'm smoking marijuana for the first time this year. And then at the same time, the sun pops up, right? And at the same time with that, I'm dealing with something that could just like fuck everything up for me. I'm risking it. And there's me just like, just going, you know what, Mark? Just fucking, don't let the cunts fucking wind you up. Don't let them stress you out, because that's really what their game is, isn't it? Just fucking get back to them and fucking tell them to fuck off, basically, innit? Give them no option but to make them fuck off, as far as I can see. I can't see how they're going to answer me, so I am hoping that that'll be enough to make them go, oh, yeah, fuck this. We can't answer these questions. There's no possible fucking way we can answer these questions. Because they can't, can they? They can't admit it. They can't admit what they're doing. They're never going to do that. You might think that that they you know. But also, I think like it's really bad when you're getting these people, because who's picking them up the other end? I mean, have they got someone who's fucking so like head fucked that they are picking these sort of things up first hand? You know what I mean? Because you think that they'd be a bit worried that they're what's it called? So getting informed, right? They're employees and might start to go against their own fucking corporation. Have you ever heard of Rem? This sort of young lad who's does songs, and he's a different type of artist. Like he tends to tell stories like straight up, like talking through his music. But he's got some fucking reality in there as well. Yeah, I'm breaking one up. I've only got 2 left. What a fucker, eh? It's gone so quick. Like, I was hoping that when I bought it, I thought, just get me ½ ounce, because that way at least it'll last a week, and I'll have some this weekend, next weekend. Nah, I ain't even getting till Thursday, mate. But I tell you what, something really good about like if you got like a gibber and a yogurt, like because gibber dries the fuck out your mouth, burns all your lips, all that, doesn't it? Whereas, well, you get your yogurt and it's just like cooling, isn't it? I made a right mess of me fucking me sofa arm. Like, fuck me, I have to scrub that now. It's fucking black with like bits of ash. Right, let's see what we're saying. Gen Z are so dozy they don't turn taps off in public bathrooms. Let's go fight for the elites and get brave medal. I saw a vid of a Gen Z pedestrian walking on pavement and waiting as light was red with temp traffic lights. Who? LOL. I call it the dry horrors. Oh, what, the mouth smoking the jib up? So I turn towards. Have a coffee on the go, innit, with a jib up. But when you got a nice yogurt, it's fucking like just freshens the mouth as well, because it also, you gibbers make your mouth taste like shit, don't they? All of a sudden you go, taste. Yes, I've got taste. I've got taste buds. I think it's upload by Cole Vernon. I could be. Dr. Cole Vernon, oh man. Yeah, see if there's any YouTube news today. See if they actually want us to know anything. No, I think it's the word. Oh no, there is. Sorry, tell a lie. ERG member joins the Labour Party. Why? I don't know what the ERG is, so I guess that's another party. Scottish Greens say reasonable concerns exist about Kate Forbes being in government. Okay, who's Kate Forbes? Very explicit statement. Stormy Daniels describes sexual encounter with Donald Trump at trial. Oh God, you know what I mean? They got a porn star. I mean, like, what is this? Just to try and get like, are they just trying to get all the men to go like, oh yeah, he's a proper lad, he's one of us, like, you know what I mean? Or say, I don't know, man. Travel chaos at Heathrow, major UK airports explained. I didn't know there was. Yeah, well, that's it, boys and girls. That's all we get. You. Remember, it was just real people searching for truth. Seems like the enemy is in the camp now, running the show. Most are just shield now. The Stu Peters, aka Stupiders. Because people are easy to buy, aren't they? That's, you know, I mean, that's really what you're fighting at the end of the day, isn't it? That's all you're fighting. It's people who are willing to do stuff for money. And turns out the majority will do anything for fucking money. Because most people are soul sellers, man. Because deep down, they don't believe they've got one. If we can just control the banks, we could pay people to do whatever we want whilst we start to take over all the other resources, and ending when we don't need to control them with the money anymore because we'll control them with the food. G'day, SD, Herman, I could be, and Fu Manchu. Caffeine time, cheers. How you doing, Cloud Days? We're having lovely weather over here, cloudy days, for a change, rather than having cloudy days, isn't it? Absolute fucking sun bombs, right? But I'm suggesting get as much in as possibly can, because I get the feeling that it's going to be that. Give them a bit in May, and then just a very odd day in between now and September, and they'll believe they had a summer. But I remember that 1 week. They won't question. I'm going to make a new coffee. SD, Australia has a bank going cashless May the 20th. Time for the ripple to hot UK and America. It's going to ripple UK and USA in a year. Yeah. I mean, they'll control everything soon, mate. And unfortunately, there's not a lot we're going to be able to do about it. But I still think it's also quite a good idea to try and get the fuck out of this system and know who you are and all that sort of shit before. Because hopefully then you got a ticket to fuck off in it. You know what I mean? See you later. See, we need VIP, not 6p, but or 66 or 69 or whatever the fuck VIP's coming up with. But we need VIP guest passes, which is probably really all they're basing this whole thing on. Oh yes, anyone with a VIP guest card gets to travel on the boat cared for by the crew. And at the moment they're just saying we're the crew that's dead, in it. We're the oars. We're the ones down below deck, fucking pulling the fucking boat along. That's why they call us bottom feeders. I don't think we can stop what's coming either. SDIC, the UK dropped the jabs. It's time for them to start playing hero or god. They saying Boris saved 6 million people, coding with the number. Yeah, it's always the 6, mate. I haven't heard any of that, but it amazes me that people are, still involved in getting jabs and shit. Just like fucking retards. Klaus saying need more vaccine as people not dying fast enough. Well, I think like they'll have it all sorted. They know what they're doing, don't they? You know what I mean? They know how he's dropping off the radar and when. Oh, coffee. Yeah, I did do the message filter straight away. I agree, KD. They have everyone so stressed and confused they will forget about what just happened and roll out the new system with ease. Yeah. I mean, I get the feeling that whoever's left, the minority that's left of the people on this earth by 2030, maybe 2030, will beg to have the system put in place. I think that's really what their aim is. They want us to beg for it. Because isn't that funny? Look at them. They don't see how stupid they're being, yet they're begging for the system that we planned for them all along. Yeah. So what else happened today? Anything? Let me see now. Let me see. No, I've seen a lot of Aston Martins. A lot of Aston Martins from all eras, really. From back in the days of what is it? Vintage cars. All the way through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Yeah, man, it's just Dave seeing Aston Martins. And boy, is my job nicer, like when you're cruising around and doing it in the sunshine. Oh, it's just so much nicer, people. After doing it since September and just slashing around in rain and fucking dull weather, sun definitely puts a massive skip in your step in it. Like work just seems so much less tiring when you're in the sun. You know what I mean? Your days are just so much easier, nicer, less stressful. I was speaking to a young lad yesterday, a mechanic, and he said like, oh yeah, covering the skies, isn't there? That I was like, yeah, don't want us to get a sun. I said, I think it's like vitamin D, but also probably they don't want the food. They want to control the food, so killing off the farms. And he's like, yeah, he said, yeah, they don't want us to get the sun, that's for sure. And he knew all about like fucking the shit that's going on. It's funny how many people like do actually know. You know what I mean? They're not like just completely like. Maybe the revolution is coming, isn't it? Maybe they will all stand soon and go, "Fuck you! We're not playing by your stupid little rules and regulations anymore, you cunts." With your fucking high taxes, and you'll sit there living the dream life that you're selling to us. Pricks. Oh, the old fucking Jim's making me cough. Has your dream car popped up for sale yet, SD? I don't know about my dream car. Are you talking about like to sell? I did buy a car about 2 weeks ago. I think it was actually, yeah, 2 weeks. Well, it's Saturday, Friday night. Yeah, so it'll be 2 weeks this Friday. I bought it. And funny enough, it's one of these, right? It's got through an MOT, and the things that they've advised on the MOT ain't that bad at all. Like the mechanics looked at them. You go, oh, I'm surprised they've even marked this, but seeming they have, will do it. And then he comes to like the brake discs and says, "Your brake discs are gone, mate." He said, I'm looking on the MOT advisories, and not even an advisory. He said they should have been a fail. And I'm going, fuck me. That noise like that puts you off a bit, because then you're going, well, but then why would somebody give someone a fake MOT, you know, a mate or something, give them a false MOT, but then put they advisories that probably didn't really need to go there? Don't make sense, does it? It must have just been a really shit fucking MOT tester. Maybe it's just a case where they took it, they literally just put it on the ramp, do the timing, you know what I mean, when they got 30 minutes or something that it's got to stay on the ramp, and then just have a quick and just guess a couple of bits and just go, oh, yeah, there you go, because they're too busy doing another car, you know what I mean, save the 30 minutes. Maybe that's the way it's working. Weird though. Yeah, so I've got to have new brakes put on it now, discs and pads at the front. I've already getting it serviced, obviously the bits taken care of. The clutch cable needs putting in because it's a fucking French car, still with the old clutch cable system. So if you know French cars, they tend to always bite high on the clutch. And of course, if people don't know French cars, they'll get in them and think that the clutch is going to go soon because it's so high. So I have to get that sorted as well. And then once it's out, I've got like there's a tiny little dent in one door and 2 scuffs on the bumpers. So I'll get them blown in, get that little dent taken out, and it'll be a mint little car with all the advisories taken care of, new brakes. And hopefully we'll make some profit on it, and hopefully it'll sell really quickly. But I'm still waiting for the mechanic to give it back to me. He's had it since Saturday. But I'm sure it'll come probably tomorrow. But I haven't hurried him. I did say I'm not in a rush because I like him. Like, like he's a customer of mine, so we got a relationship. But I figure, like, if I don't put pressure on him to do my cars, like, hey, but it's giving him the work, he'll do me a good deal in it. because he can do it in between jobs as opposed to a job. So I'm hoping I get a decent price. It's not going to cost me loads because you've only got small margins on these cars. You know how hard they are to pick up. So the bigger the margin I get on this one, the quicker I can get my fucking Beamer sorted. Because if I got to do it. I've got to send that Beamer down, or it's just going to rot away. So I think like hopefully I'll get it. I'm really hoping I can get it up marketed this weekend. You know what I mean? And if I can, and then I sell it, then BMW is getting done, and maybe I will get a bit of enjoyment out of it for a sunny day. All I dream of. It only needs to be a day or two. So I've got that car sitting there because I'm going to have a fucking nice day in it. You know what I mean? Make some memories. They said they want to move all old people out of their homes and put new foreign families in and put oldies in one massive housing complex. Has your dream car popped up? Oh, we've done that. For the times they aren't changing. No. Is the problem the people popping up their plan, though? Is the problem the people popping up their plan, though? Which is the everyday TV addict. If they start to go, perhaps there's a chance for those who remain. How you doing, Shia J? Shia J. Shia J. Is that pronounced Shia J? Or Shay J? Shia J. Shay J. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know, yeah, but it's obviously the TV addict. I mean, men need to start to think about being men, don't they? And going, actually, what are we fucking doing? I'm the man of the house, but of course, that part of putting the trousers on the women is so men are just babies in the corner answering to mummy now, isn't it? That's really what happens. It's like men who tell me, oh, don't tell the wife, or she's let me out today, or I've got spending money. She let me have some spending money and shit like that. Right? You're going, fuck me. What happened to the man of the house? But men are supposed to be the protectors, right? Yeah, if maybe you get fucking idiots who go, oh, that's sexist. Yeah, all right. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake. SD, you see the Texas and Brazil flooding. Texas is becoming a hotspot to move to in America. Some people just bought houses and got destroyed. They really controlling debt with destruction. Yeah, see. Yeah, I do like it, Texas. Yeah, I know they had fucking, didn't they have a load of snow as well? Like place that never had snow, I think. And they got fucking mashed in snow, like fucking overnight snowstorm shit, right? You got face mask on, as that's a bad cough there. It might be COVID. Has anyone got spare back for SD? Ah, come on, I need one of each. Like, I think the best way is to take one of each, because you never know. One of them might be only one of them who got it right. Well, yeah, I want one of each. Every single company that's made one of these, give me one. Yeah, or maybe I'll have two of each to be sure. Herman, could be bird flu. Oh yeah, it could be. I was tweeting earlier. I don't tweet, by the way. I don't tweet. I don't X either. What do they call it now? Because is that saying people have stopped using now because they go, oh yeah, it's now X. Don't tweet anymore. Actually, yeah, it's now we X. Is that what they say? They say we X. Well, like Steve SD, it's for your own good. It's good to have something to look forward to, SD. The Beamer will be nice. Safe and effective, Herbert. Effective at what, though? Well, it's effective keeping Granny and Grandpa safe. Fucking mad. Keep Granny. That's fucking like the ridiculousness of it all. Like, And they did literally like go, oh yeah, we'll tell them that it's really dangerous to like the elderly first, because that will make them feel like, oh yeah, I can imagine you get a bad flu, and yeah, because they're so weak, kill them. And they turn that into like, you know, from the beginning of you're gonna kill grandma to fucking all of a sudden you're gonna kill everyone. Now everyone's gonna die from a fucking back cold. Like, what the fuck? But there's just so many giveaways like that are back colds fake, right? That the people don't need, like they just need to like go, oh yeah, let me think like an adult. Let me question something like an adult and go, oh yeah, they're lying to us, aren't they? You know, fuck's sake. Bertie got sneezes. Oh, Bertie got a bird flu. Fucking bird flu. Anyway, we're in 2024, so we've still got to get through probably all of this year before, like, you know, anything really. Like, I think it'll start. I think like the beginning's going to be once Trump takes the throne again, isn't it? I think this is the chaos when he takes the throne. But you got to see this Deagle. Oh yeah, Deagle. Well, I guess nobody's saying they'd put anything out. I mean, does anyone even look at Deagle anymore? Like since they took down the population count, I've never bothered looking. So I don't know what else Deagle might have up now, or you know, whether they've changed, put other things. I know they took that down, didn't they? It's hard to not focus on this shit show. I try to go out into the world, and I find it hard to tolerate anyone these days. So I go back into my bat cave and sit on the bloody computer. What a fucking shit show! Yep. Unfortunately, I think most of us are in that boat, mate. You can't just. It's very hard to you know to converse with people these days. And you know, if you enter a conversation, they're just going to want to talk about football, mate. You know what I mean? They can do sports, whatever it is. And when you get the odd one who you think, you go, how do they not want to talk about it like constantly? You know, they've finally got someone who's listening. Who's not going, oh, shut up. Don't be daft. You're a conspiracy. Shut up. Don't be daft. Of course it's not. You're stupid. Da. You know what I mean? If I got someone who's listening, you go, How can they? You think they got fucking loads of people that are fucking in knowledge because they must have someone to talk to. You know, if they ain't got no one to talk to about it, then they would have a conversation like for fucking ages, right? But most people like quite happy to say like a few bits and fuck off. Well, cool, wicked footy chat. Yeah, man. Did you see that kick? Did you see that kick? That ball went so fast across the air and then into the backs of the net. Did you see that scene? That was wicked, in it. Oh my god, it was like the most amazing wicked kick ever, man. Like his foot touched that ball and then that ball went fucking up and over, mate. Oh, see what I mean? I've got the chat. I've got the football chat, mate. That referee was out of order, mate. You know, I mean, that ref, no, man, that was never a penalty, man. And when that exact same thing happens, and it's my side, it'll definitely be, oh, that should have been a penalty. How dare that ref? You know, funny how they fuck get so annoyed and lie, innit? All lie, like they can see straight away. They watch replay and go, yeah, it should have, yeah, he's right. It was that was never that was never a foul. It's like the game of football. Even just for the they don't just like it for the adrenaline rush, but they like it for the fact that they like to wind each other up, they wind themselves up, right? And it's ups and downs, so it's the come downs, like, oh, you know, the constant someone scores against them, oh no. He scored against my team. And then all of a sudden they get just a rush in it, like, you know what I mean? But you think about it, like so much of that game is quite the opposite of the rush they're all waiting for, isn't it? Grown men playing with balls, yeah, man. Well, called the ref is a tosser. Yeah, that's what I'd say. It's like they've got, like, you think about like how they've got men watching men run around in shorts. It's quite funny. I always find that quite humorous. And a lot of them are like total man love, innit? Like almost like they prefer to shag their favourite footballer than their missus, isn't it? Yeah, woo, 1-0, bruv. Proper gay. It's fucked, man. I'm gonna burn the reef. I'm gonna burn the reef. No. Well, they say they probably had some really nervous fucking refs in the 80s and 90s, innit? You know what I mean? They probably had some worried refs. The fact that you just easily like run onto a pitch and fucking get them in. And with all that testosterone flowing, and I don't think there was much, to be fair. I don't think there's much testosterone flowing in a football stadium. As he disallowed the goal, gonna gonna do the ref at the back. He just let the go. Yeah, man, that fucking. Yeah, man, that ref deserves what he gets. God damn it. God damn it. Right. I've got another yogurt. I'm going to have a biscuit. Two biscuits or 2 cookies, chocolate. Triple choc. That's apparently what they are. I should have made coffee, but I'm kind of hoping to get through these without needing them. But by the end of them, I'll probably be like, oh, fucking hell, I need something to fucking swallow them down with. Last one in the shower is like go all. You score a go all. Remember, like all these stadiums and that, they put churches and that on that grid thing, didn't they? So very precisely put churches to do with the grid. And I think they might do the same type of thing with a stadium. And the people there apparently like generating power for something, isn't it? That's why it's always been important to them to have thousands of people all in one place cheering, and because they're generating some kind of energy. And of course, this goes back probably back to the Egyptians, I reckon. What was before the Egyptians? Well, it's funny, they tell us the history, right? But to me, it's like the beginning of where they reckon they've got anything. It always starts at the Egyptians. I'm not really sure that's how they're presenting their story, but and they'll show you little pictures on walls, right, of like it'd be like sort of stuff really for a child, wouldn't it? Almost feels like them Egyptian pictures are sort of like child's wallpaper. And then convince us that it's some code. It's their language. What is it saying? Then they give you some expert. Ah, yes. This doctor so and so, yes, he's broken the code, and he's saying it says blah 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 blah. And of course we're wowed by him because he's told us that. And we should all like go, oh wow, what a absolute like master. Fuck. They call it hieroglyphics. Hieroglyphics. Yeah, I'll let someone else anagram that fucker. I heard lots of these footballers being putting feathers in between their bottoms and running around the changing room, and the other players trying to pull the feather away. Maybe you just invented the next thing that's all the men are going to be into, mate. You know, it's going to be next Snakeport, mate, where they all like fucking watching men run around pulling feathers out of each other's asses. Oh shit. Come and get it, boys. Yeah, when I said they should have like had some like little fucking sticks coming out their asses in it, out their pants. So yeah, we've designed this to sit and convince them that the best way to tell everyone that you're safe and had the needles is to have something hanging out the back of your trousers. You know, we told them it's all mandatory to wear this thing out the back, coming out in your pants, in your underpants, with a little flag coming out the back, and that way people are notified. Oh, they'd all done it as well. I just imagine all these little people running around all pleased with themselves because they got a little flag coming out their underpants. Tell everyone, yeah, look at me. I'm so, yeah, look, don't worry, people. You know me, I've got you back. You know what I mean? You're safe. You're safe when I'm around. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I heard 9 o'clock news loud and clear. Do. Proper hero me. Fucking tards. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like it is like missing days, isn't it? Like, I think like that weekend really did like because I got stoned. I guess like and like I went camping and days just fucking like miss me. And then you have bank holiday Monday, and then like I don't know, it just like tomorrow's Thursday, and this week has I think it's because of the sunshine. This week fucking flown by. Like I'm just like you know what I mean. It is like I'm almost like just being. I'm just a fucking bag of shit, just lying there, and someone's gone, come on, don't worry, and they are literally puppeting me around. You know what I mean? I'm just floating like, ooh, and I'm just going, hey, there you go, we're going, and I'm on the hand, you know, like they show with the fucking you know, the puppeteer. I've got a puppeteer, but it's a good one. We're just going, yeah, don't worry, mate. Let's just bounce this week, mate. Oh, sound will bounce. Oh, I had a shit day at work yesterday. Fucking hell. Like, no, I don't know, what was it? I think it's because, like, it was one of them days again where, oh, I fucking hate these days. And you get them quite a lot. That's the problem. I think that's the biggest problem. Is obviously you've got X amount of people you got to see in a month, innit? X amount of clients. But there'll be days where, you know, fucking 90% of the clients that you're going to see or booked to go and see for that day all order online. So, you know, 90% of the people order online. You might never have taken an order from them in the 8-9 months you've been there, right? Because they do it online. That's the way they work. And also, a lot of these smaller companies, if they don't do it online, then they have to pay a delivery charge. Whereas a lot of big companies don't, because they've got a deal where, you know, so even if they wanted to order from me, they still wouldn't have to pay delivery. But you just like, I had a really bad day yesterday because, like, yeah, because a lot of that. So even though, like, they want you to get everyone online, they want you to. I don't. It makes my fucking job really boring when it's like you're not going in, yeah, I'm going to take. Like today, I had a great day because I started off with fucking a big order, right? And I knew I always get a big order on this day on from this company. But I always know as well that G's up my whole day. Like you start your day off, and it's always like pretty much my daily target is my order for the first one, right? But yeah, if I'm going to see 5 or 6 clients, right, and they all order online, by the time I get to 7th or 8th, I'm fucking like probably not gonna, even if they're one that doesn't order online, probably not gonna get a sale out of them or much of a sale because I'm so like demotivated and like bored and like, you know, lost the. Whereas once I get this big one, of course, I'm like bouncing around it like, wee. Next one, hello, you, yeah, I don't care. You know, you're more like you're not showing any desperation, are you? That you, maybe that's so everyone was fucking ordering today, weren't they? I couldn't get fucking no one to order yesterday, and today it's non-stop. So it's funny, even though I had a really shit day yesterday, it meant like balance out the 2 days, and I got 2 just above average days targeted, right? So fucking work that out, innit? That's like, so today I enjoyed it a lot more, but yesterday I probably fucking finished a lot earlier because, you know, it was just quick, and most of them you don't even see anyway. Can't see, you know what I mean? You walk in there, and it's very rare I ever get to actually see them because they're all in meetings, or you know what I mean. They don't, or they just sort of wave you off because they don't want to see you. I ain't got time for you, mate. What are you here for? I ordered online. You know what I mean? Sending the clowns. Time is just flying, and food is getting super fake. Plant fertilizer is getting expensive for farmers. Kind of seems like some of the veggies without proper feeding the crops. Yeah, food's not fucking like food's lost everything nowadays compared to what it was. No doubt, man. But nobody cares, man. That's the problem, isn't it? Nobody cares because it's got so bad now where everyone's so used to somehow having a department in the government that deals with those things, so we don't need to even look anymore. What I mean? And that's what I think the truth of most people are. They literally just like, well, if there was anything I need to be concerned about the food, the government would tell me. You know what I mean? I was like, oh. And it's funny that everyone's got into that state and everyone thinks they're protected now when apparently, the majority of people are in that same mindset. So all of a sudden, like, once upon a time, you'd have had probably 90% of the population. Once they got to adulthood, they would care about making sure that everyone around them was being looked after as best they could be, right? And certainly wouldn't take the word of another. They'd go and like make sure, you know what I mean? They'd probably be brought up wise anyway, you know what I mean, with wise men who already know. But now, you give them you give them this fucking daddy. Don't worry, go to bed, kids. Daddy's watching out. And none of them seem to need to know anything anymore, man. They just need to know whatever the television tells them, and that's fact. That's literally like, why would you believe that? I mean, then they'll fucking always turn around. If you say, does a politician ever tell the truth? They'll all say no. Okay, so how does television always tell the truth then? You know what I mean? And why would you listen to it if you know that and literally go, pretty much, politicians always lie? Why would you believe a politician no matter what they said? Like, fucking, it's child's play, isn't it? That, like, so ridiculously dumb. The youth just don't know what it's like to live how we did 30 years ago without so much government overreach. Yeah, and I mean, it was bad, really, but I think it was still way too much government overreach. But in comparison to what it is now, obviously we're in a complete fucking 1984 fucking scene, didn't we? With all these cameras but again, all slowly, in it. Now they're constantly putting loads of new fucking average speed cameras up. So they've gone from obviously getting us with the cameras that just flash if you're going too fast past them, to now they're putting all average speed cameras going up like no one's fucking business. I think they're getting everyone used to them with the motorway. Like, yeah, let's just fucking do some motorway work. We'll get them all used to it. Get them all used to it on the motorway, and then we'll start putting on the A roads. Not because there's any road works, just because we need more revenue. But now we don't want them all just slowing down for one camera. We want them all just, going across it the exact same speed all the time. Oh, it's so fucking annoying, man. It's the young filling most of these filthy jobs and lazy older people. Yeah, and when we're doing it to ourselves, we're the ones who are putting it up for a fucking payment, isn't it? We're the ones that no, we're not putting them up. What's a rich man going to do? He's not going to get out there and put them up himself, is he? But just like to think that I could have a corporation, right? I could have a business, and all I got to do is put up some cameras and watch the money roll in. You know what I mean? It's like why does people think that? And it's because they have some fucking stupid belief that this money is somehow um, making things better for them in their life somewhere down the line, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, well, it's paying for police, or it's, you know, it's whatever they think that's making something better for them, isn't it? They think that money's going to, and that way they don't even begrudge it so much, do they? You know what I mean? Because they're so stupid. But they won't argue. They won't stand up and fight like these cunts. And that's why they'll stay purposely believing, because they know that they won't fight the cunts if they find out. If they admit it. And then they're admitting they're cowards, isn't it? Fucking. Well, I think it's got to be bedtime. 1 hour 46 minutes on here. Look at that. 10 to 12. Well, nearly 5 to 12, but. What have I got tomorrow? Oh, yeah, I got fucking 10 a.m. 1 to 1. Like manager monthly 1 to 1 meeting. He's all right, so it'll probably just be a chat, and I don't know, man. I have so much trouble, like just like going off of like, yeah, I mean, anything interrupting my day of just going around my businesses at the moment. I'm like, come on. But usually they're not, yeah, they're all right. But it's only going to be a video call anyway, so get that done. I saw that today. I thought, oh shit, what have I done? Because I see that it was a video. It was a meeting for me and just my manager, which is like never. I couldn't see it saying anything. It was just like an invite, and I was like, oh shit. Like I was figuring it might be something to do with like police. You know what I mean? To do with the company car or something. I was like, oh shit. Is this like, like, are they fucking? Has he got to tell me something? Or you know, we turned out. Then I see it. One monthly 1 to 1. I was like, okay, that's good then. Fuck for that. I thought, oh no, they're fucking me by going to my workplace or something. I forgot to mention, how is your patch on your scalp? If you rinse your hair with white vinegar when you shower, it will help. I use it. Okay. I don't know where white vinegar. Like, people keep telling me about vinegars for different things. Whenever I try to see vinegar and buy other vinegar, all I see is fucking malt vinegar. Like, never do I see any fucking other vinegars. And it's like, why is there so many vinegars here? I can only buy one. Well, Dave, it's weird because I'm not sure whether it's gone. And I'll tell you why, because on Saturday, I'm pretty sure. Well, no, I know. I walked through these flies, and we were on this bit of field, and you know, like these little flies where it's so hot. There are loads of these flies, fucking loads of them, and I was trying to walk through them quick. But I know I got bitten, and they were, wherever they were fucking scalp attackers. Funny enough, mainly I got bitten at the top of my head, though I did get a couple sort of waist length. I think like one or two of them must have like got caught up in the thing and bit me in waist length as well. So I'm going, okay, that. But most of it, like that, where it got me, has disappeared. So well, at the moment, I'm not looking bad, mate. I'm definitely. It's hard, like, because you think like it's gone. Or you think like that's it, like all gone, but there's like one tiny little bit, and then all of a sudden you get another two later on, 2 days, like, and then it'll go, and then you think, fuck, well, what's going on here? Because started off with like loads, like the whole back of my head just covered in tiny little dots, tiny little ones, and they're all just come up just all at once, and then went from that into turning to like bigger bits, like bigger, but not, in certain places, and just, and literally just, you just get itchy and it'd be like a scab, like, you know what I mean? You're going, what the fuck is that? I looked into it. It said something about over saying or other, and I don't know, but I just thought, oh, well, I fucking ain't going to see a doctor. Well, especially not during the time from 2020 to 2022. And so once I hadn't been to a doctor for 2 years, I just, kind of, I guess you just got used to it, innit? And now it's like pretty much, I think, gone. It's like nice to know that maybe you're going to actually have your normal head back again, innit? Oh, just normal head back, please. Laughing my ass off, SD. The laziest files got caught on me. Oh, laziest flies, yeah. Yeah, these fucking flies, man. And I thought that, and I was trying to get for him, Chris. It's like this long fucking, and just this long straight across like a farmer field type thing on tracks. It was, So you the walking across that and they're just piled up, these fucking flies. I knew. I thought, oh no, because otherwise I stayed bite free for that trip. And if you know me, I get bitten. But if something's going to bite, I've got whatever it is. Some people say there's something that they can smell, or something to do with your blood. And yeah, I'm the really lucky one that gets attacked heavily, like fucking heavily. Oh, amount of bites I've had in like last year. Oh, it's terrible. All over my legs. Fucking, where was it? All over my legs. Things like up my arms. Fuck, I got bitten heavy last year though. There we go. Right, well, I'm going to go to bed because it's 12 o'clock. So thank you all for coming. Whoever's still there, I won't go through all the names, can't be asked. Have a good one, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.